Welcome to the 50th episode of It's a Podcast. I'm Brock, and with me, as always, is Brooks.
What up? What up?
Not a lot, but I reckon if people are on the ball, they can probably see that we've got two other heads with us.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I will
Butcher.
introduce those heads. The one that
Oh.
just interrupted the intro is Rob Wiles, aka The Wild Thing.
I'm a cartoon. It's real. It happened.
Only from the torso up.
This is cool.
True.
And the mean-looking one, David Gillam, aka Butcher. Hello.
Wow. So I got an Aussie, I got a Yank, and then I got Joe Exotic. Who the fuck released Joe from prison?
You go fuck yourself. Don't talk about Brooks like that.
It's a compliment.
As our audience can probably tell from off the bat, these guys have been married for quite some time.
Again, don't talk about Brooks like that.
I haven't said anything.
Just to let people know, Rob and David are part of the Antisocial Network, podcast network. They're brains behind it, that we're part of as well, that you can find our podcast on. And they also do their own podcast. So David does the cutting room by himself. Rob and David do What's the Difference, where they compare things from one side of the ditch to the other in the world.
He lives in the ditch.
Yeah, he lives in the ditch. And then Rob's a whore where it comes to other podcasts because he's on about 400. So he's got Wrestle Shoot,
400.
Spooked. He's just anywhere where you stick a mic, you'll find Rob.
Mike. He loves the mic.
He loves the cock. Wait.
The mic.
This
Mike.
is recorded, right? Cut
Keep
that
you
last
friendly,
part
there's
out.
a child in
goddamn
the
it.
background.
No, I think he said you like Mike's cock. Brooks is into the wrestling. Rob used to be a wrestler. That's about it.
Mud wrestling.
Rob's into miners. David used to be a coal miner. Sorry, that's a Welsh thing. Don't worry.
I did.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-bum. Shut up.
I believe Brooks wanted to hit you with some questions, Rob, in regards to your wrestling.
Correct.
If I must.
Hey. I'm curious because I've been a wrestling fan for a while, since I was a youngin. When did you start saying, yes, I want to become a wrestler? What clicked for you, and how did you go about the training and all of that?
I decided I wanted to be a professional wrestler when I was this young little kid, right? And I had one of those groovy black and white TVs, real small. So I was like the cock of the walk right there. But I hear my pops and all the neighborhood pops are out there and they were screaming and yelling. They're watching this video of WrestleMania. And I've been listening to them scream for hours. And I walk in just in time to see Hogan and Piper just throwing that
Jesus.
heat back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. And then I noticed Mr. T there, and I just kind of froze. And by the end of that match, I looked up at Dad and said, "That's what I'm going to do when I grow up." And he tried to be a supportive dad, pat me on the head. Of course you will, son. And much to his dismay.
Do you freeze all the time you see big black men, or?
Oh my God.
Wait, no, I didn't hear that. What was that?
I said, do you freeze all the
I
time?
heard you, idiot. And as far as what I mean, I looked. See, back when I was breaking in, wrestling schools weren't on the internet. Wrestling schools weren't listed in the phone book. You had to know somebody and find your way in.
Jesus.
So Rex King from the old tag team Well Done directed me to the Great Malenko's school in Miami, which I had every intention of attending until I went to a WWF show with my co-host on Ghosted, Doug Damien. We're dressed up. I'm dressed up like Macho Man. He's dressed up like Diesel. We are just in total wrestling fan mode. And at intermission, we're standing in line to get ourselves a drink. And this guy walks up behind me and says, "Are you guys wrestlers?" And we didn't even look back. We just chuckled, said, no, we're not. And he goes, "Do you want to be?" And
No
then I
way.
turned around and I'm face to face with Paul goddamn DeMarco. And I froze. And he goes, "Oh, you know who I am?" Oh, yep. So then that was it. Right away, bam, we're in his school working out. Didn't even have to leave home.
No shit.
Yep.
Rob and Dave, we haven't actually mentioned it on the podcast before, but Brooks has done a little bit of wrestling himself.
Nope.
Oh.
Yep. Mainly with his sexuality.
Nope.
You gotta ruin it now.
That's just rude and hurtful for
And
no
that
reason.
was rude. That was absolutely. We were having a private conversation, and then you came in with your hate and your cynicism, and fuck you, Brock.
You were having a private conversation because Dave and me went off to get a cup of coffee. So
Yeah, I'm sure you guys went off to get
You're an
something.
ass, Brock. You're an ass.
All I heard from one point in the kitchen was I heard the word tight, and I was like, "Yeah, Rob, sorry."
Ha ha, hardy har, fucking har, har.
So I've got a
That
question
was
now,
actually a
Rob.
good one.
What has retired you? Has it been age or injury or both?
Oh God, you're never really retired. Me and my
Hey.
other co-host Casanova, we recently acquired the legal rights to the Conquistadors. If you remember those guys back in the day, the gold masks, gold body suits.
Yes.
So we've acquired the rights to perform as the Conquistadors, and we
Stop
very
it.
well may go ahead and do one more tour.
You're going
Please.
to rename yourself the Conquistadors?
Jesus Christ.
Did you hear something, Brooks? I thought somebody said something.
Such an ass. That's fire though. That's fire. That's fire.
The Mexican Gillam and fucking Ledger. You can't wait to see that new film, Brokeback 2.
You know that we're going to be watching that together, sweetie. Who you kidding?
Yeah, I ain't watching it, dude. I told you. You ever smile at me in that way, dude? I'm bringing a can of petrol.
Don't be ugly. Don't be ugly.
I'd hate to see what their finishing move is.
Yeah, you would.
The
So
wheelbarrow.
does everybody else.
The wheelbarrow.
The
The Conquistador dumpster.
Butch,
Yo.
the cutting room. What is that all about for those that might want to know?
Dude, it's completely unscripted. Shoot from the hip. I talk about anything and everything. And if you don't like it, then fuck you. Yeah.
I like it.
He's so pleasant. That's why we keep him around.
That's me.
You need it. You need it. You need it in your life. That's why I keep Brock around. The
That's
cynicism.
right. It's those assholes that we keep in tow that remind us we're still good people.
It's a great point.
Nothing?
It's a great point.
I was waiting for a comeback.
No, we just tell it how it is.
You're not going to get a comeback off me. If you want to complete visualize everyone as an asshole, I mean, that's, yeah. I just know when I walk in your house and I say, "What's that a picture of?" Oh, that's an asshole. Literally.
Hey, that picture happens to be very artistic, pal.
Yeah, it's the Joe Exotic way.
Okay, if you like bestiality, I suppose.
Now, bit of sad news. There's a bit of a age difference between myself and Brooks, right? So sometimes we will mention things on the podcast. He won't know who the hell it is, or he'll mention something and I'll be like, I know who they are, but I don't care. Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman. Okay, Brooks didn't say anything then, so I guess he doesn't know who that is.
That's
I
a
know.
that's a very nice coffin, Pee Wee.
I know of him.
Okay,
When I hear Pee Wee Herman, I think of the whole child things. That's what I know him from.
Child things. What are you talking about?
yeah, no, well, he died.
He didn't get busted for any child things. He got busted.
He ain't been caught yet.
He got busted for yanking it in an adult theater with a whole bunch of other pervs yanking it.
Now, see, Rob's history lesson there has just stepped on a wonderful joke that I was going to do.
Fuck.
Right? because I was going
Right.
to, and I'll leave all this in because people can maybe still laugh at it, that he died. I thought he died of a stroke, but he actually died of cancer. I got confused. It was a stroke that killed his career.
What
Oh,
the
what a
fuck?
recovery! Fuck yeah!
Shout out to my brother for that one. He texted me that one. He said maybe you could use that on the podcast. So he'll be extremely pissed at you, Rob, that you stomped
Dude,
on that.
it's still killed. What are you talking about? That was great.
I've got a question too for you, Rob.
Okay.
Yeah. What is gayer, wrestling or golf?
Oh,
You're such a dick, Brock.
I would definitely say wrestling because Brooks is a golf fan.
Why, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
sir.
We need to have him on more often. Somebody to defend
That's
me on this
right.
show.
I want to be a cartoon all the time.
Fuck's sake, I just told the truth.
I'm a great golfer, dude, but I can't
Yeah,
wrestle.
you can be a great golfer. I mean,
Sure.
you
Try.
know, but I still
Pink
say golf.
shirt, collar up, plaids.
Brock, I've never worn a pick. That's actually a lie. I've worn it in October because I support boobies. Breast cancer awareness, baby.
Brock, you're making fun of what golfers wear, but have we actually looked at what wrestlers wear?
Yeah, no, I know. So I was just leaving that up to you to work out which is which. I wasn't asking myself the question.
Oh, gotcha.
What handicap is Brooke?
I don't know
Shut up, Brock. Fuck you.
what is it? Red? Is it a?
A touch autistic?
No, that's me.
It's my fault.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Fetal alcohol syndrome, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I'm on the spectrum. I'm either a very, very dumb savant or a very, very smart retard. One or the other.
Bars.
What a guy.
Bars.
So we better get into the show in earnest, I guess.
We're not right now. I thought we
Well,
were.
Oh, hold on. I got one more question, Brock. I got one
okay.
more
Sorry.
question I wanna ask.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
If everything could go your way in your
What?
career, do not do that to me.
What?
What would be your dream match?
What?
I hate you, Brock, so much.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God, Ric Flair, probably Ric
Interesting.
Flair.
What stipulation?
None. Whatever Rickety wants to do, man. Thing is,
Table match.
I would take 25-year-old Rob Wilds with 35-year-old Ric Flair, and
It is a
then
rough scene.
he would make it the best match of my life.
That's an interesting pick.
Yeah.
I can dig it. I mean, granted, I'm too young to have seen like great Ric Flair. I saw the end of Ric Flair, which was a little sad.
Well, that's it. Now that was on the dream list. Like some guys who were on my bucket list that I won't get to wrestle as Owen, sadly, because he's passed. But
Mhm.
unfortunately, I'm never going to get to dance with Dustin Rhodes.
That
would have been something.
You'd win the Owen Hart match for sure, Rob.
He's trying.
Get
God
into your
bless you,
show,
Brock.
bro.
You're trying. You've lost control. I understand. It's what happens when you bring me around. I'm so stupid. It fucks everybody's game up.
You know what?
I get it.
Do you know what? I was so looking forward to coming on this. And all I have to do is listen to fucking Rob Wild. Not like I listen to him anyway all the time. You know what I mean? I'm a cartoon character, and he's got like the fucking. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did I mention I'm a serial killer? Okay, we got any
yeah.
questions to ask me?
What's your favorite cereal?
Cereal? Oh, it's got to be the Cocoa Pops. You see, me and Rob have done an episode on cereal.
We did. We did an episode on the differences in breakfast cereal between the countries. And it was so goddamn entertaining. We got so much positive feedback.
Your cereal, I think, in the States is pretty much colored sugar.
LSD.
That too. That too.
Butcher, what's the biggest difference you noticed in the two cereals in the two countries?
Fucking kids have their cereal in the States and they walk out their house with a fucking gun.
You son of a bitch! That wasn't in any commercials.
Not in any commercials yet.
Yes, yeah. Get Columbine Krispies.
Oh my
Good.
god.
I'm all jacked up on that in June.
Ducking donuts.
That's it.
That's not. That's an obesity joke too. That one hurts. That one hurts America.
Let's start the show proper.
Yes.
Speaking of obesity, fat Beyonce is in trouble.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is intriguing.
So Lizzo,
Yep.
she's been sued by one of her former dancers over sexual harassment, weight shaming, and hostile workplace allegations. I'm just wondering if it's reverse weight shaming, like you skinny bitch, you're not fat enough.
That's the only theory that makes sense.
But it isn't. She put on weight because the dancer is a bigger girl herself, but she is nowhere as big as Lizzo. So they were having to go at her for putting on weight.
And that was after the 12-hour fucking rehearsal.
Yeah. Well, 10 hours of that was trying to get her up on the stage.
Ew.
And just to come off like the true heel here, I believe that those backup dancers, they're employees and they're under conditions of employment and body weight index. If that's a condition and they violate it, fuck them. Go find your new backup dancer job. You blew this one.
Fair point.
They're actually called backup dancers because they're that big. They're like, no, back up, back up, back
Oh
up.
my god.
He's been saving that one.
Yes, that one is in the room in the chamber.
They've also tried to get one of the dancers to convert religiously as well.
Brock, you're skipping over the biggest part of this story.
Lizzo?
Fair.
Yeah.
No. There's like an allegation that she had some of the backup dancers eat bananas out of strippers' snatches.
Yeah. Over in Amsterdam, I think it was.
I don't care
Yeah,
where the
that's
hell it was.
that's kind of a big thing to blow over, don't you think?
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah. So it alleges that Lizzo, she's that big. She's got 3 names as her real name: Melissa Vivian Jefferson.
Where the fuck does Lizzo come from then?
Pressured one of the dancers to touch a nude performer at a club in Amsterdam and called out another dancer's weight gain, and then later fired her for recording a meeting due to a health condition.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So she's gone against everything that she so-called promotes and believes in: body positivity and don't weight shame.
That's what happens when weight goes to your head. That is.
Yeah.
Look at
but-
this guy. Handsome and funny. He's a total package.
Damn
yeah,
right.
but getting back to the religious thing, they were ridiculing people
Oh yeah.
on their troupe, I guess, or their crew who had sex out of marriage. I think they'd be more out of jealousy because I don't think Lizzo's getting much.
I'd probably give her one.
Ugh.
Why?
Might as well.
Now what?
Brooks, what's that little
Yeah.
Kim song? How many licks to the center of a...
Oh God, no.
What's that little Kim song?
What makes you think I'm a Lil Kim fan?
Well, you're the rap person. You know your hip and hop and hippity hoppity
male
and a
rap
rap.
because I'm a dork.
Yeah, but how many to a Tootsie Roll or how many whatever song she had? About the only song she ever had.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about the Tootsie Roll Pop ads that we used to have.
Yeah, but she had a song and she made it sexual.
Oh, I know what you're on about. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm guessing
Fucking
there's
good for her.
I'm guessing there's going to be a few more licks added to Lizzo's to get to the center of a
You were
God
so
damn, that was a
fucking gross.
painful. That was a painful build-up to a horrible punchline.
Well, no one knew the song I was talking about.
No.
Ugh.
So, should Lizzo be cancelled and we just get rid of her? And
No. God,
No.
if they haven't canceled the antisocial network, you can't cancel gross ass Lizzo. Look at her. She's got enough horrible things going on.
I say she's content.
I don't want her canceled because she pisses off such a specific part of the internet whenever she does
Exactly.
anything.
Exactly.
And this story is hilarious to me.
This is what I say about me. 42 years old. I've done 10 years in podcasting. No fucker likes me. And
I like you.
I'm like, it's like the Razor Ramon slur, you know, bad guys. You know what I mean? Bad guys. They need people like us. So, or even Tony Montana, so they can point their finger and say that's the bad guy. We need Lizzo. Of course we do.
Correct.
What, to know what good music is?
Oh, I can't name you one of her songs.
No. I mean, you listen to her and then you go, right, okay, that's bad music, so I can judge good music against her.
Exactly.
A little bit.
Exactly. You know.
It's like a cheat
Or you
sheet
just-
before a math quiz.
But you can guarantee 12 months from now, she'll be the new Kevin Spacey.
What, white and gay?
No.
God damn.
I mean,
Butcher's always coming in hot.
You know.
If the banana story is true, like imagine if a man made somebody do that.
Nah, it's not true. You know why it's not true?
Why?
Bananas are healthy for you. There's no way she'd be getting anywhere near one.
She can't. She could handle that shit. They're high in potassium.
Yeah, maybe if somebody was saying she made him eat Crisco butter out of a stripper, we'd believe that.
I reckon it'd be more believable if they said, no, she made me eat the stripper.
Ew. Good God.
Now, this is a classy fucking show, I'll tell you that much.
No, it's not.
Okay, going from one unbelievable thing to another. China.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
No,
wait.
not,
Yes,
not
she
the, no,
was.
wrong one.
Not the wrestler. Not the wrestler.
Yeah.
One night in China.
bad.
One night in China.
Yeah.
That cock-sized clit, yummy. No, I loved, just for the record, before I get hate mails, I loved Joni. So, moving on.
It's a
I
good
don't want
one.
myself canceled.
It's a good one.
Did I hear someone say that cock-sized clip?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
wrong.
No,
Yeah.
no, nobody said that. It wasn't me.
So, Chinese zoo is being forced to deny that a bear is a human in a costume.
I loved this one.
I'm going to put this up on the screen.
I saw this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not a human.
I've never seen a bear. I've never seen a bear stand straight that quick.
And I've never seen a bear with an ass like that. Like,
Oh, see, you
Because-
cocksucker.
Oh
You
my
knew that was
God.
my joke.
Oh my
He
God.
has old man ass.
you got a zipper.
You can see, like when your ass doesn't fit in your jeans.
Yeah.
You can see them ridges.
And when he grabbed the food and said thanks,
Play the video. I'm going to play devil's advocate. Play the fucking video.
Look at his T-Rex hands.
No, ready? Watch. Oh,
yeah, it's very quick.
no, they take out the part. It doesn't walk like a human once it sits down. It walks away like a bear.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure a human can walk on all fours.
Watch it.
The only bit really that would sell me.
You mean that bit?
You know when you get like the humpback, where you can kind of see the ridge in his neck.
Yes.
That's the only bit that sells me. But
So look at the claws and the feet. Those claws would be actually on the ground, like on the actual ground. They wouldn't be up like that. Like I've got padding in there because I'm in a costume.
You keep this nonsense up, and China's going to put you in a zoo. I think it's a real bear.
it does look weird, though. Look at the fucking state of his jeans.
Yeah.
He hasn't been doing squats. He hasn't been doing squats.
And look at the bit on the back, man, where like the jacket on the bottom.
He's a rapper from the early 2000s with those jeans hanging low.
Now, guys, listen, I wouldn't expect any of you to know this because you haven't been in the position, but I can guarantee you that's the honky tonk man, butt naked, just wearing a mask. Look at that ass. It's a dead giveaway.
I
You
go
old
as far
fuck.
as saying that that's a fucking mask.
You old crotchety
Look
bastard.
at like the length in like from the ankle.
Yeah.
all the way up.
Dude, the
And then it
bear
looks
has a
like,
beer belly, for fuck's sakes.
and
Come
then it looks
on.
like he's wearing a velour jacket.
He's
Yeah.
been eating and missing the squats. That you're gonna lose your ass if you just eat and don't do squats. That's all I'm saying.
Look at the ridge, right? Just above the shoulders, you see that ridge, right? That looks
Yeah.
someone else's head.
Let's call Xi Jinping. Let's see if he's got the answer.
It's like that guy that spent $20,000 to become a dog or whatever. I think we did it, Brooks, a few episodes back.
That whole body's out of proportion.
Why would a zoo condone something like this?
It's
China.
China.
Wow,
Great.
that was a
Now
unanimous
we're all
thing.
dead. We're all finished. This podcast is over. We're all getting shut down. Great job, guys.
You look at any bear, right? You look at any bear, there is literally like we are. It's in proportion with their torso and shoulders. There ain't that
Yogi Bear
much
isn't.
separation.
That's right. Yogi Bear isn't. That's a good point.
Berenstain
The
Bear.
Yogi
Yogi
defense.
Bear was a fucking dude in a suit.
How dare you?
talks.
How dare you?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Have any of you seen a bear from China?
No, because that's a man in a suit.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
you?
that's not the answer to a very point blank question.
Thank you.
Have any of you seen a bear in China? I have not.
I have not.
I've definitely not seen a bear in Joni Lawler, no.
Oh,
Brock?
I've seen a tiger.
That's not
In
what I
China?
asked.
No.
None of us have seen a bear. We can't judge. We can't judge the Chinese bears. I'm sure they're malnourished like their people.
Neither. No, that's North Korea.
Whoa.
Neither have those people at that zoo seen
You
a bear
just
in
got
China.
done, Brooks, bitching about getting shut down. Then you start shit talking China.
No, big Chinese food guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he goes into the restaurant. He's like, "I have two this."
I'm not that much of a douche. I act stupid. I'm like, could I get noodles? So then they're like,
Give
oh,
me some low man, please, with chicken and steak.
can I get the chicken fingers?
Do you talk louder to them because you think they can't understand?
Now I want to go to China just to see this bear.
I don't.
I've got to proper do some research now on zoos in China.
I honestly hope they just start lying and showing us fish dressed as people. They're like, see, fish. We're like, well, it's China. It must be true.
Do you think maybe the bear had COVID and somebody had to fill in?
Yes. Well, wait.
That's Putin in
Possibly.
disguise, that is.
Maybe Russia has something to do with this.
In what capacity do you think?
I don't know, but Russia. That's all I'm saying.
No, because that bear would be fighting against the Ukraine if it was a Russian.
He'd be drunk on vodka.
Pick a fight with that bear. It'll kick your ass.
I'll fuck that bear up.
It might know kung fu, but I'm
Fucking
not
kung-
saying that
I
the
was
bear is
about
fake.
to say kung
I
fu.
know. It's fucked up. That was really fucked up.
Dude, I'll scoop that guy up like a luchador and give him a sit out.
Ooh.
Fuck that guy.
Little DDT action.
In his little bear costume.
But yeah, he does look ready to go, like he's already taken his top off and he's just got his baggy jeans on, ready to fight. So.
Body positivity. That's the message of this show. He's being body positive. We can't judge him.
He's the Burt Kreschner of bears.
Correct.
We do not want to see Lizzo bear, that's for sure.
I am the bear machine.
Jesus Christ. That'll bring a new version to the word grizzly.
Oh my god. Gross.
Jeez.
That bear would be thick fucking third on the inside legs.
Well, honesty's key.
Okay. I don't know if we've really got two Americans on the podcast with us here, Dave, because granted, Brooks, I know we've got at least one because he's got the American flag behind him. But
Joe.
Rob does not.
That's true.
Joe doesn't have the.
Quick call. God damn it, Carol Baskin. Wait, don't get me started. Hold on. No, you're right. I am a proud representative of the United States, but God damn it, I am from the nation of Florida.
So you've got the state flag behind you there of an alligator with some meth
That's right. Only thing you're missing is the gator is missing cold sores.
Ew. Gross.
Okay, so right, you've sort of said, yeah, you are by proxy American.
Everyone from Florida is stupid. Everyone from Florida is dumb. I may not be the smartest guy, but next to them, my IQ's high. Everyone from Florida is dumb. And now I'm going to get kicked out of the state.
Bars.
Well, on to our next story here. And I like this one a lot because it just proves how America just hates losing.
Oh my God, Brock, you
We
sent me
do.
this story. This is the most biased story I've ever read.
No,
in my
no,
life.
no, no, no. So, as we all know, it's common knowledge that when you do a tally for championships, Olympics,
Mhm.
anything like that, you always go by gold, silver,
Gold,
bronze.
silver, bronze.
Yeah. So that's great and dandy when America has the most gold. We'll go by that, which they did in this case for the World Championships of swimming. So to start off with, America was leading in the golds. So yeah, we'll do it the right way, the proper way that everyone does it. Then Australia comes over the top, gets more gold. So what does
They
America
cheated.
do? They decide, oh, we'll change it up.
Medal count.
It's
Medal count.
overall,
Yeah,
overall trophy,
we'll
overall.
do total. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's coming home with the most hardware? Simple. Simple.
10, 5-1. So we
That's
should
right.
be above there.
So how's that taste there? How's that taste, buddy? Little bitter going down,
Golden.
losing to America again.
No,
It's
no,
gotta
no.
suck for you, pal.
We won. We won the
There you
meet.
go. Yeah,
No, you didn't.
Wait,
Yes,
who has the
okay.
most hardware?
It's not that. It's gold. It goes by gold.
No, call us Ace because we've got the hardware.
That's
It's not. That's a
goddamn
free
right.
plug for Ace Hardware. But
Do you mine for silver and bronze? Do you? If someone said, "What do you want to mine for?" I'd be
Listen,
mining for gold.
exactly.
listen, how many silver and bronze did Australia have? Not as many.
No, because
Let me
we
see
concentrate
here.
on gold. We're not runner-uppers.
Well, look, Great Britain is way the fuck down there.
Hey, listen, right? We don't swim out of our fucking country. You fuckers do.
Well,
Yes,
that's why you're
shouts
going to
to Great Britain.
continue to lose.
Hey, listen.
I'm surprised that Cuba isn't up there.
Cuba.
Yeah, because they usually swim to Miami, so they'd be good swimmers.
Oh,
You know?
Cuber. Did you say Cuber with an R?
yes, he did.
Cuba.
So is that kind of like when Brock can't say duh?
Well, Brock's the one who said Cuba. I didn't. I know how to say Cuba.
Oh, Brock
Cuba.
said Cuber. Okay.
Yes.
Cuber.
It's
I thought
Cuba.
Butcher did. I was gonna make fun of him.
Mr. Aluminum. What are you on about?
Hey, leave me alone about that one. I still go back and forth. Listen, it's all about the hardware. I hate to break it
Yeah,
to you.
der.
And breaking news: an ant is an insect.
What? It's the hardware, baby.
USA waved the white flag when they changed the medal tallies around.
Fuck, what am I defending them for then? If they gave up on it, I don't give a fuck.
Well, they're the ones
Assholes.
that did it. We didn't do it.
Yeah, but they gave up on this fight. I was still going for it. Well, if they gave up, you win.
That's only after
Yeah.
day 6 too.
That's bullshit. I was going all in for him. Hire me as their lawyer. What are we doing?
American pride goes just about as far as until we start looking dumb, then we don't care.
Crap, now don't give a fuck.
The best thing that happened, I think, was in the 2000 Olympics. Your relay team, and by your I mean American relay team, US relay men's team in the swimming, said that they were going to smash Australia like guitars, like rock stars do. We beat them in the relay team, so when our 4 guys got out, they started playing air guitar. That was the best burn ever.
Hey, are we still talking about swimming?
Yeah.
Got him.
Oh.
Brock, in the 2000 Olympics, I was 1, so I wasn't allowed to have Olympic pride, so it doesn't count. Sorry.
When do you get
Sorry.
Olympic pride? What
See,
age?
I was loving you, Brooks, and with that one comment, I fucking hate you now.
I'm not buying it. Not buying it. Not for me. It's all about the hardware, baby. I'm
In
back on board.
2001, I was having my first kid, you piece of shit.
What, you're calling your kid a piece of shit? That's very, very.
Well, you know he is.
Little bastard.
Hang on. So we know that Brooks is 24 because he recently had a birthday.
Yes, sir.
Dave just said he was 42. Rob, how old are you, mate?
21.
Yes, sir.
I just turned 21. Thank you.
Times 3, what?
Black and white.
Fuck you.
As long as you're 21 in your heart, that's all that matters.
Like I said, black and white.
Wow. Wow.
I hate Butcher right in his mouth.
That one was hurtful. Again, rude and hurtful.
I'm guessing I'm probably the second eldest here.
Probably.
Yeah, because 3 of us got the Pee Wee Herman thing a little bit more so than,
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I know. I'm definitely going to catch some shit for my "that's a very nice casket, Pee Wee" comment.
I still don't really get it, but
That was from Pee Wee's Big Adventure. That's like the most commonly quoted Pee Wee Herman movie quote was, "That's a very nice bike, Pee Wee."
And I also grew up in the WWF era before it became WWE. Well, look, I at a show, I suppose you guys in the States would call them a fair. You know, where you get like a show bag, you buy a show bag full of whatever the show bag might be about, might be a TV theme, show bag, whatever. I bought a WWF show bag. Or a Hulk Hogan show bag, actually. I think I got Hulk Hogan wristbands and
That's right. As well you should.
what else did I get? But I had all the thumb wrestlers. You remember those back in the day?
Yeah.
Did you get the wrestling buddy too to cuddle with?
No, I got the big rubber ones. You know how you had the Iron Sheik sort of pulling the
Oh,
pose
those are
and
awesome.
Andre. They were clumps of big rubber.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've got a Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy. Anyone want
Do
to
you?
a live feed of me burning him?
Aw.
I had a John Cena one, and I literally jumped off a ladder to do an elbow drop, missed him, and fucked up my back for life because I was a fucking dipshit for doing that.
You know why he missed him? Because he couldn't see him.
And I walked into that one. You're a bitch.
I was going to say you lost it, but you even made it better by saying, "Oh, I jumped on him and missed him."
Wait, did you say you missed?
Yeah,
You
I was
jumped
like,
off a ladder to drop an elbow on a
Yeah.
pillow and you fucking missed.
yeah, I was like, I'm Shawn fucking Michaels, and then I missed it and like rolled down my backyard. I was like, holy fuck, I'm not Shawn Michaels.
Man,
I'm
thank
not that
God
guy.
that was the end of your wrestling career.
Unfortunately, I would have had a great gimmick too. I would have just been like a raging douchebag.
Brooks, a broken elbow.
Damn
The
right.
broken- that's your finisher.
And
the
then once
broken
I hit the
elbow.
elbow drop, everyone's like, "Oh my god, he did it with a broken elbow."
I like that. I like that. What
Thank
a name for a finisher. That is the broken elbow. I like
It's
it.
a beautiful move. Beautiful move. You take him out, people are like, "Holy shit,
And
he's
then
a
you
god
sell,
amongst men."
and you sell the shit out of you broke your elbow. You know.
So
Correct.
at the end of that match with you and Pillow John Cena, who won?
Definitely John Cena because I laid in the front yard for like 2 hours and it was like, "Oh my god, this is where I die."
Only John Cena, you see, can get over from
The
fucking
fucker.
being a fellow.
You know what? Being nostalgic here with all things in the past. Do you guys remember Teddy Ruxpin?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I bought my little sister a Teddy Ruxpin, right? And I honestly think I played with it more than her.
Okay, I'll explain to Brooks what it is, right? This is before
Okay.
technology where you could like record things into toys and then play them back.
Yeah, man. Teddy Ruxpin had a cassette.
Yeah, pretty much a cassette deck inside a stuffed toy.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
guys, hang on. Fellas, hang on. Brooks, a cassette was something we
Okay,
used
I
to
know what a
sell in the
cassette is.
stores that we would listen to music on. Please continue, fellas.
You know
Okay.
what a cassette is.
Yeah, and you'd get stories and he would talk the stories, and I think there was like a grub or a caterpillar that went. You could get it and talk as well. And,
Yeah.
I just want to find one because they're pretty rare these days in working order. I want to find one and get one of my old Metallica cassettes out and stick it in because he would go whatever music or audio on the cassette, he would talk.
His eyes
lips would
roll
move.
and everything to it.
Yeah, so he'd be headbanging away. So I just want to do that. So
the original concept for Chucky was based on Teddy Ruxpin.
Okay.
Useless trivia for you.
Huh.
Teddy Ruxpin would have been way better.
You should go ahead later on, Brooks, and Google some Teddy Ruxpin commercials. They're pretty goddamn funny.
I'm a big old commercials guy, so I would enjoy doing that.
Now it is time for
Everyone's favorite
Everyone's favorite
nameless
podcast segment of the week.
Can someone tell me what a podcast is?
Yes, indeed. This week, we've had so many great weeks of the clip of the week. Everyone's favorite nameless podcast segment. If you don't know by now you know. Lame intro, but it doesn't matter. This week, Brock is bringing the clip to us.
Okay.
Brock is bringing us to what I believe might be a third world country, which is totally fine. No problems
Florida.
there.
Why is that totally fine? Are you so pussy PC that you have to preface with, no, third world countries are cool places to be. You should visit and get,
Correct.
AIDS or something.
They're
I'm a
better than
salesman.
fourth world countries.
I'm a salesman too.
Thank you. Better than fourth world countries. We have
You're selling that Joe Exotic look, that's for sure.
we have what might be one of the best hype ups to a potential UFC fight. Unfortunately, this week we have somebody who intrudes on said UFC fight. But Brock, I'll let you play the clip and you will see the fascination that is whatever the fuck this video is.
Here we go.
Action.
Don't strip him. Don't strip him.
Don't strip him.
Damn.
Bye. I was going to say
Once more, please.
Don't strip him. Don't strip
There's a
him.
lot going on here.
He's only got one shoe as well.
Damn.
That guy had a bad fucking night, man.
Amazing, dude.
Lost his shirt, he lost a shoe, and he got slapped by a cripple.
The guy from a distance that gets stripped, the first thing I thought was, that's Liver King.
Any man that's that ready to get out of his shirt has Liver King vibes for sure.
So you gotta wonder what the lead up to that was. Like, what all had that dude really been through that night?
I bet he's getting kicked out of the club for starters, because that's just a weird energy to have where you're like, yeah, strip me down so we can fight. I assume he's getting kicked out of the club.
It's called wrestling.
But you got mad at me for stepping on your shit. Let me speak, Brock. To then get slapped by a paraplegic who then rides away like nothing ever happened. At that point, put your shirt on, get in the Uber, go the fuck home. It's over. Any sort of dignity, it's over.
You just need to create like a meme of that, you know what I mean? As he's just driving up to you, as he slaps him, all you hear is and he just goes,
Fuck John Cena. John Cena will always be an enemy of mine until he follows me on Twitter.
We should superimpose you jumping off and to do an elbow drop and missing
oh
that
no,
guy.
don't worry, it gets harder and worse when you get older, you know that, don't you?
Oh, it was a scene. I literally thought I was Shawn Michaels. I put my fucking elbow like in between my legs and then back up. I was like, oh, I got this. And then missed and smoked the ground. I'm lucky I'm not in a wheelchair like that guy. But shouts to our wheelchair man this week who broke up what was going to be probably the UFC fight of the year. I wanted to see what happened. Unfortunately, the paraplegic wins this week.
Let's give him a standing ovation.
Why can't we get the paraplegic fighting championships?
Oh,
Street beefs. Those videos on YouTube, they have people in wheelchairs fighting each other.
We got to send that. We got to see if Dana White's seen that yet.
There was an overseas sports book that lets you bet on the Special Olympics. So we're getting there. We're getting towards progressiveness, I think.
That'd be funny. We're slowly getting towards though a UFC fighter fighting a paraplegic, because fucking
Look,
Tyson Fury's a bit of a fucking well.
Now, did you see the guy that had no legs fight in the Contender Series? I
No,
think he got in Contender
no.
Series. Yeah. Yeah. He's only
It's an
arms.
advantage. You can't sweep the legs.
No. His ground game's good though too.
Correct. It better be. He'll be like a crab. They'll be like two little pinchers.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he got in. Or no, sorry, my bad. There is a guy with no legs, a black dude that is. I don't think he's done the UFC yet, but he does
I
fight.
know. I knew you're on about. I've seen him. I've seen him on YouTube.
Yeah, but there is a white guy that's only got one arm or half an arm on one side that got in the Contender Series.
Yeah,
Wrap up the little nub and use it like as a club and just beat the shit out of people with it.
Yeah,
I've seen the black guy fucking benching weights. Fucking ridiculous.
That shit's always wild to me. Seeing people in like wheelchairs bench more than me. Like, I just don't have it. I'm not that guy. I'm not him.
It just baffles me how you can be balanced. Do you know what I mean? Legs
Yes.
in your body out.
I would dump my wheelchair like a moron. I'd like fall over and then I wouldn't be able to get up.
I just envisioned someone with like no legs lifting weights, and like like when you go on a bike and you pull a wheelie.
It's not funny. It's not funny. I hope that never happens to anyone.
That's it.
God, if it does happen to someone, I want to be there to see it.
Fuck that butcher guy. He's an asshole. Thank you.
Only thing better than seeing that would be seeing that on an escalator.
I can just hear the
Yes.
bike noise going.
well, I nearly fell down an escalator when I was on crutches, so that could have been good. Because what happened was I broke my ankle when I was in Canada, and I was still in Canada, so I had a cast.
That's what
and I
you
had
get for going to
crutches.
Canada.
Facts.
Just kidding, Canada.
Shouts to Canada.
And I was going up the escalator, and the crutch, because you know how obviously when you go up the escalator, the steps go up as they go into the
Yeah.
bit at the top. Well,
Oh my god.
I hadn't factored in where my crutch was, so as I went up, it was pushing my crutch up, and because the crutch was taller than me, it was pushing me off balance and pushed me back, and I fell. Like if there weren't people behind me, I probably would have broken my other ankle because they caught me pretty much. I was like, oh, jeez.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
I was
What a
lucky that I
scene.
had
What I would
people
have
behind me.
paid to see that. The dollar amount I would pay to see that is astronomical because I would laugh my fucking ass off every time. That's just a beautiful image.
Well, I think we're missing an opportunity here, Brock. Brooks, what are you really talking about paying? Let's set it up.
Let's see. I'll pay 500 if there's no one to catch you, and then maybe 50 if people catch it, because then it's just like a carnival ride. If no one
Did
catches
you go from 500 to 50? Man, you suck
Listen,
at negotiating.
listen.
Nah, man, my
gotta play the
client's personal safety is worth more than a lousy $500.
Is
Get
it?
me a real offer and let's come back to the table.
I'll do it for $50.
The worst thing about it was like in slow mo. I could feel myself losing balance as the crutch was pushing under my armpit, and I can't. It was like when if you were being hung and you can feel the box moving away, sort of thing. You had no control. You know what I mean?
So you're already going like, no.
It's like the
Pretty
Ricky
much.
Bobby moment. I'm flying through the air. This isn't a good thing.
You know, if you get hit hard enough in the armpit, you'll shit your pants too. So you're lucky you didn't have a real disaster, because then no one would have caught you, Brock. At that point, they'd be like, all right.
I'll see your 500 and I'll raise it 500 if nobody catches you and you shit your pants. I'll make it 700 on my end.
Nah,
make
I would
it
never shit
1,000.
my pants.
Not unless I was drinking or it was Tuesday.
I'm telling you, if you get hit hard enough in the armpit, look it up. You shit your pants.
Okay.
Is that it, Brock? Are we out of here? How long have we been going?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Do we have any more questions, Brooks,
Nope, that's
of
it
our,
from
of
me.
our wonderful guests that have joined us for our 50th episode?
No, just a special thank you for them joining us.
Yes. And a big thank you, too, to all the subscribers and listeners. Hopefully many more will pile on after this.
Hold on.
Hopefully we don't lose many.
That's true.
And if you don't mind, before we go, I would just like to let everybody know coming up pretty soon here. When I say pretty soon, I mean in the next week, the Antisocial Network's official website is going to launch, antisocialones.com. We recently had to reset our Facebook account, so we're kind of starting that one over. It's a relaunch, basically, of the Antisocial Network. You could check us out at Real Antisocial on Facebook. Butcher, you got anything you want to plug for us?
Rob's mouth?
No. No, nothing from my end. Yeah.
Thanks, Butcher. And you can check out me and Butcher and our witty banter back and forth on what's the difference. And guys, fuck, thanks for having us on, man.
It's been amazing.
Alright.
Get us booked for episode 100.
Yeah.
Damn right.
I mean, are we already pre-booked for that, or are we going to make that official now? Because I
Might as
know
well.
your viewers want more of Butcher.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the program director, but fuck yeah.
I'm so important.
And you know, as it works out, I'm the program director for Antisocial Network, so I'll make it happen.
This is true. This is true.
We-
This is our
we-
boss, basically.
Well, you got to tighten the screws on Brooks to actually get him into
All
the
right.
Antisocial Network.
Yes, because that's where my plugs come in. The Wrap It Up podcast, as you're listening to this, a new episode will have dropped. Basically, it's just us shitting about the Travis Scott album. Phenomenal album. So if you're into that, go check that out. And then
That's awesome.
it's a 9.9 out of 10, but I'll explain that. The Wrap It Up podcast, wherever you get podcasts, and of course on Instagram, _between each word. Brock, finish us off.
Okay, so hopefully you're watching this on YouTube. If not, you can catch us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, of course, the Antisocial Network on Facebook, and the Antisocial Network page once it launches as well. You can get us at It's a Podcast on Instagram, Threads, and outside of that, that's about it for this week. Once again, thank you to Rob and Dave for stopping by, our first ever guests. So there's an honor that won't go to anyone else.
Oh, no shit.
True.
Yeah, good to see you listen to the program, Rob.
Yeah.
I figured, you son of a bitch. I figured 50 episodes you'd have had a guest.
No. It's just been Brooks and I twiddling our thumbs for 49 episodes.
My dog occasionally.
Yeah, that's about it.
So let me ask you guys real quick before we end this wonderful broadcast. Are you going to uncartoon us at the end of this, or how does this work?
It
It's a
depends.
question for Brock.
Yeah,
It depends. No, you got to uncartoon us.
we might uncartoon you. You'll find out once it finishes.
Oh, son of a bitch. If you don't uncartoon us, I'm going to go to Brooks' house as a cartoon, and I'm going to scare his family.
Whoa.
They don't scare easy. They know Brooks.
Yeah.
Word.
Finish this fucking episode.
Finish it up, yeah. Sorry.
So that's it for episode 50. We'll be announcing during the week the winners of our giveaway as well. Look out online for the winners of that, and we'll be notifying them for the prize pack.
That's right. Subscribe so you can win some free shit.
No, it's closed now.
Oh, they should still subscribe.
You know, if you are planning, right, on leaving us as cartoon characters, can you turn Rob back normal and bring Jessica Rabbit in here. That would make me.
There's no way to turn Rob back to normal, cartoon or not.
Wow. Let's go home.
So, until next week, take it easy.
Peace.